We're live.
Yeah, it's okay. Hi, Rebecca, they're all coming in. Hello, Soph.
Hello, hello, Susan. Hello, Rebecca. How are you today?
I'm good.
Happy Friday.
TGIF.
Yes.
Hello, spoiled agents. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, guys. Thank you. We're okay. Penny from Newfoundland. We can always count on Penny. Hi, Penny.
Nice.
Penny, you're going to come out to our shows. We're having them November 27th. Better come and see us at the brewery. Yes. Awesome. Okay, someone's in their car. Oh, they're on the way to the cottage. Oh.
Oh, nice. I think I met that agent last night. She told me, she's like, take your time so I don't have to listen to my children.
Oh, great. Happy Friday, everyone. Hello, hello
No.
from Saskatoon. Hi, Sherry. All right. Well, so I think we're going to record the session.
Yes, we are live.
All right, guys, we're going to get started. So we just want to welcome everybody. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. You guys are in for, I'm going to say, a triple treat today, right? The triple treat. You got the two spoiled agent ladies, me and Sophie, and you also have Rebecca Seeds, who's the Canadian account manager for Santa Monica. Welcome, welcome, Rebecca. Rebecca's also a really good friend of ours here at Spoiled Agent and a neighbor of ours too.
Yes. We
Thanks,
don't want to
Rebecca.
tell all our secrets.
That's right. Hello, everybody. We'd like to welcome everybody as well. This session is being recorded. And also, I just want to direct you guys, if you have any questions, please add them to the Q&A box. Don't put them in the chat box because they're going to move up and we're going to lose them. Okay. So Sophie's going to be here behind the scenes. You guys have never probably really met Sophie. Sophie's our colleague. She's our behind the scenes kind of gal who helps us with all our reporting, making sure we're all organized every day. And because my schedule's a little bit full today, I'm going to welcome you guys, and Sophie's going to meet with Rebecca at the end, and she's going to handle the Q&A, right, Rebecca?
No problemo.
Okay, and I know that there's one lucky spoiled agent that's going to win. What's that today?
Your prize pack today is a luxury beach bag and Turkish towel from Santa Monica.
Wonderful, wonderful. Wow. Hello, hello, everyone. That's great. Well, and again, I know Rebecca's going to do a great job as usual. So we love working with Rebecca. And again, everything's been recorded, guys, and we're here live on Zoom and on Facebook. If you're joining us over here on Facebook, please add your email in the comments so we know you're there. If you're joining us here on Zoom, we've got you covered, so not to worry about it. Because in a couple days, if you get an email from Rebecca, that means it's good news because then you win, right, Rebecca?
That's right.
Wonderful. Okay, ladies. Well, I think I'm going to let you all get started. And again, Rebecca, we want to thank you for joining us and all the spoiled agents.
Wonderful. Hello, everybody. Thank goodness it's Friday. And I love that a few of you are taking the afternoon off and maybe just enjoying your time. But I really value your time as an agent and really appreciate your support. So coming online today to hear all about Santa Monica travel and tourism. And I always like to remind you that I am local. So I am based here in Toronto. We are your Canadian office for Santa Monica Travel and Tourism. So it's really good to know that you have that connection here in Canada. So whenever you're planning a trip to Santa Monica, you need ideas for clients, you need itinerary, hotel connections, you need that special extra little push to close that sale, please reach out. That's why we're here in the market, to really support you guys. So let's get started. My presentation is nice and brief and really a great overview of where Santa Monica is, why you want to go there, and how to sell it. So I always love to start with a map. I'm a very visual person when it comes to where things are located. So it's great to know that Santa Monica is part of LA County. So when you're flying into Los Angeles Airport, you are essentially flying into Santa Monica. So we are actually the closest town or city from the airport. So when you are landing, you can be in Santa Monica as in little as 25 minutes. And we are that beautiful coastal beach city. As soon as you arrive, it's that laid back experience. An agent described it to me last night. She said it's such a feeling of calmness when you're in Santa Monica versus like a downtown LA stay. And I thought that's a really great description because you really do, have a sense of relaxation as soon as you're near the ocean. So that's why you want to base your stay in Santa Monica. And look how close we are to so many of the great things that Los Angeles has to offer. So if you have clients that still want to see Beverly Hills, maybe they still want to get up and see the Hollywood sign, or they're going to incorporate a Universal Studios visit, a Walt Disney stay. Maybe they're catching a cruise out of the Los Angeles Cruise Pier. We are so close proximity to all of these places that it just makes sense to make your base in Santa Monica. You have that ocean, but you can still get to see all of these great things. So I've included some little distances so you can actually see how close we are. Getting to downtown LA from Santa Monica is super easy. We have an Expo train, very similar to the GO train here in Toronto, so it's above rail. And it's great. You can get to downtown LA in 45 minutes. And then getting in and around Santa Monica and Los Angeles, if you're a bus person, we also have a complete bus system where all the schedules are posted online. So that's kind of essential, map, where we're situated, how close we are to everything, and really just great to know that it's close by to a lot of great features within Los Angeles. So why we call it our ultimate Southern California experience. So whether you're planning, like I mentioned, that Southern coastal drive, a Los Angeles visit, you want to base your stay in Santa Monica. We are made up of 8 neighborhoods. We are quite small, so 21 square kilometers. What I love though is how walkable of a town we are and how much everyone bikes. I'm not a cyclist. I will tell you my fear of cyclists just being in downtown Toronto, but when you're in Santa Monica, it's like a different level. They have protected bike lanes. Everyone there is very receptive to bicyclists and cyclists. So I would highly recommend either doing the walkable beach path or doing our bike lanes as a way to get around as well. But my favorite is our electric free shuttle service. So the website is ridecircuit.com, and you can see the little picture in the bottom there. And it essentially is a electric cart. You can fit up to 6 people. And so if you're walking around Santa Monica and you see one of these circuit ride cars drive by and it's empty, you can flag it down. They will pick you up and take you to where you need to go within Santa Monica. A lot of them work with a lot of the main hotels. So whether you're staying at the Hilton, whether you're staying at the Sonder, they kind of rotate between the hotels. So again, it's free. It's just a really great and easy way to get around Santa Monica. So we're all about the beach. We talk about our beach experiences in addition to your LA city experiences. This picture here is one of my favorite. This is Santa Monica Picnic Co. And essentially they create this wonderful sit-down beach picnic curated to what you need. So whether you're celebrating a birthday, an anniversary, a girlfriend's getaway, they really create this beautiful experience for you on the beach. It can be during sunrise, sunset, whenever you need it, they will set it up for you. So this is one of my most favorite beach experiences when you're coming to Santa Monica. But say you have clients that are coming in and maybe they've got some kids and they are just visiting for a day, or they just don't want to have to bring all of the stuff you need for a day at the beach. We have you covered. There are several options to look into when you're coming into Santa Monica. 2 of my favorite is the Annenberg Beach House. So this kind of acts like a club. It's usually for locals, but they do allow travelers to come in for $10. You can get access to their pool, their chairs, their towels, and their beach cabanas. So really great way to make a day at the beach, very simple. If you want next level, beach butler service. And this is with Perry's Cafe and Rentals. You can rent everything from your bicycle to go to your spot, beach chairs, umbrellas, towels, sunscreen if you need it. They supply everything you need for a beautiful day at the beach. And then we also incorporate some other fun stuff. So if you have clients that are into wellness, in addition to our amazing spa selection, we can actually arrange to have a private yoga session on the beach, whether it's in a group setting, several friends, or just one-on-one. And then again, I talked about those curated picnics. So the beach experiences definitely are what, really elevate Santa Monica. I thought I'd throw a little fun picture in. This was my last visit. And these are an example of some of the bicycles that are available in Santa Monica. A lot of the hotels include these for free. So this is Shutters on the Beach, and this is an example of their bicycle that you get to use for free. You can go all along, like I mentioned, the bike path, and it's a fabulous way to explore the beach section and just getting in and around Santa Monica. So again, that coastal bike trail, you can actually take a guided tour with a gentleman that will ride in front and really, talk about the city and things that you're seeing as you bike by. Another fun thing to do if you're down by the beach is Muscle Beach. This is really that outdoor workout aerobics center. And when we were down there, we were told that Arnold Schwarzenegger comes every morning and usually doesn't work out pretty early, like 5, 6 a.m. But it's readily used, and it's just great to sit back and watch people and amazing stuff that they get to do there. Our pier, famous pier, I'm sure you've heard of that, Santa Monica Pier. A lot of people will come into Santa Monica just to come to our pier. So that's a fun way to hang around the city. There's rides, or you can just walk along the pier and take some great pictures. We have a new pickleball court. This is definitely a world-renowned game now. So if you're traveling or have clients that are like, still got to get my pickleball game in, then we have that option in Myrtle Beach. And of course, surf lessons. You're at the ocean. Why not try and take your hand at surfing? In addition to our extension of beach, we can do walking tours. Maybe you're not into the cycling thing, but you want to get some, history in, cooking classes, maybe get out of the city and go see our Getty Villa, which is the picture there at the left, beautiful gardens and architecture, just beautiful art museum. You can get into Malibu and do some wine tours. You can again, we're very close up into wine region. Of course, you can follow that Route 66 trail, which is where I ended it at the pier. But my favorite thing to do in Santa Monica at the end of a long day really is that sunset. So this is a great example of our daily sunsets that you see in Santa Monica. The other favorite thing besides our beautiful beach is our art. We have a vibrant art scene throughout Santa Monica. And this doesn't even require you going into a museum. This is just walking around Santa Monica. In addition to our art trail, where you have all the street art, we have over 170 street murals. You can actually just walk through the parks, up and against buildings. You'll see architecture, sculptures. It's honestly fascinating. I just love the art scene in Santa Monica. A few things that are a must: the art museum coming to Santa Monica Place. This is our big mall, outdoor mall, is this picture here in the bottom. So it's an interactive technology art display. So I'm really excited. That should be opening in the next few months, and definitely something to check out if you are into art. And then again, I talked about our art trail. It's a big thing, street art. It's kind of like that elevated graffiti. And then of course, dining. Who doesn't love eating when they're in a destination or just traveling? This is why I travel personally. So again, I kind of thought I would throw in some of my favorites. Really, Santa Monica has everything from a Michelin star, fancy restaurant to toes in the sand, at that beach cafe. But all of your culinary experiences really come to life when you're in Santa Monica. So my two favorites was the Penthouse at the Huntley. So if you ever find yourself in Santa Monica and you want to see the best view for a sunset, you're going to go to the Penthouse at the Huntley, grab a cocktail, and just enjoy a fabulous meal. My other favorite was Calabra. This is at the Proper Hotel. Super funky, trendy hotel, but their rooftop is you feel like you're in a garden, like on the top of their roof. So all open concept, plants everywhere, umbrellas, fireplaces, just fabulous, fabulous scene for the end of a long day. Definitely recommend those two of my favorites. And of course, something different, a farmer's market. It's not for everybody. I was a bit skeptical when I went myself, but I must say it was really fun to just wander through the markets that are in our various downtown, our main street, and just, you know, take in the local fresh support and produce that they bring into Santa Monica. This is a big place where all our chefs go. So it is something fun to do if you're kind of wanting to spot some famous chefs. Definitely check out one of our many farmers markets. Now let's get into hotels. We have only 40, which is great because it's a nice handful of everything from 5-star luxury to your basic moderate budget property. So whether your clients have the money or they don't, there is something for everyone when they're staying in Santa Monica. Another good thing to know is we have made it impossible for Airbnbs to function. So there are no Airbnb rentals in Santa Monica. We do have one cottage rental. It's quite a cute little historical property that is available if you have a family that's looking for a nice little house. And but otherwise, we have some really great new properties that have renovated, completely gutted. So I have a little video next to show you guys some of my favorite properties that have recently gone under renovation. That's when you click on the wrong thing. I apologize for that, everyone. Let me just get back here. Sorry. All right. So again, that was just a nice little video to kind of show you some properties that have really stepped up and done some great renovations. And I included a few more that I thought were worth mentioning. Sonder is a great brand that's really been up and coming. This is more for your corporate client or long stay or even families that just need that bigger space to stay in. Most of them have a kitchen, washer, dryer, but it's a really great location. So Sonder at the Beacon in Santa Monica. Days Inn by Wyndham. This is a kind of like our historical property, 31 years in Santa Monica, but you know what? It's been newly renovated. It's, as you can see, the little pink building there, it stands out, but it's gorgeous and it's a great budget property for people staying in Santa Monica. And then my favorite, I really enjoyed the Hilton. It's a main brand. Some people, you know, are brand people and they like to stay in the same property everywhere they go. But I like the Hilton for families. There is a separate suite with a pull-out couch. So if they need a little bit of extra space and location-wise, the Hilton was fabulous. So like I said, there's a nice mix of ultra luxury, but also ultra budget that'll fit into whatever your client's needs are in the Santa Monica region. So let's finish off with travel trade. We have a fabulous website, santamonica.com/travel trade. You can also scan the QR code here, and it's just a toolkit for you guys to access itinerary ideas. You can filter through all our hotel properties based by budget. Some group tour information is in there. And again, you can also reach out to me when you're planning any of these visits to Santa Monica. But of course, you can also up the level, get your California Star training program completed. There's a Santa Monica module, but it's really great to just know that you can get that California Star rating, so you can become a specialist, which is very important in this industry. And that's on spoiledagent.com. So quick summary, guys, I really appreciate your time. Again, just think of Santa Monica as your base for staying in Los Angeles. We're that laid back beachfront town, which has all the things you would need for a SoCal, California experience. But of course, you're seeing a beautiful sunset every night, staying in some fabulous hotels and eating fabulous food. So again, I appreciate your time. This is my contact information. I'm Rebecca Seeds, your account manager for Canada. I also work with Annika. She is our National Trade Director. Please email either of us if you have any questions. But of course, if you definitely are heading down for a personal trip, we want to know. We want to know where you're staying, and we'll try and make it extra special if we can. So again, thank you, everyone. Enjoy your weekend. I will get the list of names at the end of this and probably draw a prize name later today or Monday. We'll see how quick I get the names, but I'll stick around for a few more minutes if anyone does have any questions or just wants to give me a shout out. Hello.
Great presentation, Rebecca. We do have one question from Bailey. I hope I pronounced that right. Um, are there any kid-friendly tours? They're asking.
Kid Live, yeah. So I talk about the beach, the bike path, but even
Right.
I think I had a picture actually. So they actually have rentals with these tandem bikes. So say you do
Oh,
have a kid that actually maybe is too scared to do the bike thing, but you can
mm-hmm,
bike with them. You can just get them on the back. But I loved this option for kids. So the bike path was super great. You can rent
mm-hmm.
these bikes. The pier is a must. You've got our Ferris wheel there. They've got lots of games. They have a few little rides, like our not big rides, but like, you know, a few little roller coaster kind of rides. Um, and then kids stuff. Some of even the hoteliers, you know, will put together great little um, packets for kids, things to do. I know there's a kids museum that's like hands-on. That's I'm just forgetting it right now. But yeah, we can always collaborate on some other ideas for kids.
Okay. Melanie was asking, she wants you to show your contact string again. I just sent it to her.
Okay, yes, this is it here with the picture of the
Yeah,
bicycle you've got.
yeah,
Rebecca.
yeah.
Yeah.
And oh, yes, Tammy's asking, she missed the very beginning. Yes, it's recorded, Tammy. So I'll send the video out by Monday. You should see that. Okay, any other questions? No. Okay, I have one for you, Rebecca.
Yes.
Um, okay, how many days would I need to see everything there? Because I mean, between the art scene and the restaurants and the museums, all of that, how many days do you think I would need? Plus chilling on the beach and people watching.
For sure. Oh, the people watching is a must.
Yes.
Um, yeah, I was there recently for 3 nights, and
It's okay.
while it was busy, I definitely could have used a fourth night, but I think anywhere from, 3 to 4 nights,
Okay.
um, in Santa Monica, you've got a lot of time to see. If you're
Uh-huh.
combining it, with a Los Angeles as well, you'll definitely need, 5 to 7 nights, to see parts of Los Angeles in a combination tour. So yeah.
Ah, okay. My next questions. What were your favorite attractions?
My favorite attraction, if I can, I'll try and find that picture. Honestly, I'm not a
Uh,
bicycle person, but I really loved the bike trail.
oh, really?
Yeah, like when
Oh,
we got on our bicycles and we kind of went in and around the pier and everything, but then we started to really like head east away
mhm.
from the crowds. And it was just so like laid back. We got to see some of the local because it was spring, so all the flowers were blooming. Yeah, it was just very casual and fun. And it was guided. So the guy in front, would kind of tell stories of things around Santa Monica as we were on our bikes. And there was a guy in the back also doing the same. So yeah, I really liked the guided bike tour. It was probably one of my favorite things.
Put that on my list of things to do when I go visit.
Yes. Oh, for sure. You let me
Yes.
know.
Um, okay, Celine is asking, first of all, she said, your presentation is sweet, smooth, and friendly. Bravo. Well done.
Oh,
And then
thank
she's
you.
asking, second, and then she says, is there a real connection from the LAX airport?
They're working on it.
Ah,
It's coming. Yes. So you can get to downtown LA to the airport, but you cannot then you'd have to connect to get to Santa Monica. So it's nothing direct right now. Yeah.
okay. Afternoon. I'm just typing a quick message to Tammy here this afternoon.
Sure.
Let me check Facebook to see if they have any questions there. No, no questions from Facebook either. So no. Hmm. Any other questions? Anyone? Any questions? No.
Nice.
Um, hmm.
I see some familiar names on here, so it's really great. Yeah, I connected with a few last night, so this is nice to see everybody online. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, well, there are no more questions, so I think we can safely end it. What do you say, Rebecca? Hello? Did we freeze? Are we frozen? Hello?